Lost Girls? Hang on, time out. Whoa, 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 whoa. We are already... When was this? Watch later, share. Well, let me see. 1 month ago? Well, let's listen. This is Lost Girls by Nova Rockefeller. Hello, everybody. How are you doing? This is very unexpected. I was on here looking at the end of the last Tom McDonald video because I was told that I missed a lot of stuff after the credits, which I didn't. But that's neither here nor there. This was a suggested video. I found that I am not subscribed to Nova, and this song came out 1 month ago. And I've been told by a lot of comments with previous videos that I should just check out Nova Rockefeller just in general because I always commented on her rapping and singing and things like that on Tom McDonald's videos. This is the first time I'm checking out a Nova Rockefeller song, video song, music video. Let's just get right into this, I guess.
We were meant to do much, kids in a system that nobody loves, sitting in bus stations, sun coming up, nowhere to sleep, so we need to find drugs. All we had was us screaming, don't give up, barely 50.
Hold on, that was already tough to hear. We don't have a place to sleep, so we try to find drugs. Is that what she said?
Nowhere to sleep, so we need to find drugs. All we had was us screaming, don't give up, barely 15, but we had to grow up, arms full of cuts and nobody to trust. How can you have dreams when you're us? I was always hanging with the lost girls, they're running from the cops, seeing a lot of girls.
Okay, I have a million questions. First of all, let me start this over, but let me ask my questions. Okay, let me ask. My questions are / is it just a one woman show here like Tom McDonald is? You know, like is he doing the camera for her? What's her thing? Let me know in the comments down below. Then on top of that, who is playing the guitar / producing the beats? Is that a Tom McDonald thing as well? Is she actually playing? I have a million questions, and right off the bat, I already have to say that I absolutely love that this is the rap infused with some what do you call it? Like pop, a little bit of soul, a little bit of R&B, a little bit of rock, a little, but then like the melody is very nice and catchy, you know, like we got this tempo going here. I don't know, I'm already loving it. So let's start this over and let's just, those are my questions for right now. I might stop this a lot, but we'll see.
We were meant to do much, kids in a system that nobody loves, sitting in bus stations, sun coming up, nowhere to sleep, so we need to find drugs. All we had was us screaming, don't give up, barely 15, but we had to grow up, arms full of cuts and nobody to trust. How can you have dreams when you're us? I was always hanging with the lost girls, they're running from the cops, seeing a lot of girls. Can I crash at your house? Nowhere to go, girls. Now the escorts are overdose, girls. Oh, things will sell for a little more liquor.
Woo! She can sing. OMG. So if you've been following me for a little bit, the very first thing I love is a drummer. The second thing that I love the most is a fantastic vocalist. But I love, okay, who produced this? Who produces her? Who does the production? Who does the vocal? Who sits at the computer like this and does all the freaking mixing and editing? Who is that? Because I love the way this sounds. It's a very raw voice. It's very, I mean this in a very polite way. It's very underproduced or under effects, right? Am I making sense? There's not a lot of okay, so when you go to recording, you have different stems, right? Which is like your kick drum, then you have your snare, hi-hat, like you have all, and then like the left guitar, right guitar, you have all these different things. And then to mix it all together, you have what they call a bus, right? So it's like, let's say you have the drums dialed in the way that you want them. So you're going to take all these things and you're going to stick them to one bus. And that bus is its own little fader that controls all the volumes and the levels of the other things that's in that group, right? Think of the word bus as a group, okay? That's what a bus is. So let's talk about the vocal bus. There's not a lot of things in the signal chain here. There's not a lot of reverb. There's probably some EQ on there just to kind of fine tune things, but it's not overdone. And it's a very, very raw sounding thing going on. And I love that. Woo! And she can sing.
Can I crash at your house? Nowhere to go, girls. Now the escorts are overdose, girls. Oh, thanks yourself for a little more liquor. Ooh. Now you're homesick for a place that you've never known. Ooh, all we know is climbing fences in the dark. To go, but found someone to boo. Someone got drugs, so tonight is the moon. Got no one to be and got nothing to do.
So I'll explain why I love this rawness so much. And yes, there are a lot of layers here, okay? So like if you're like, oh, I hear a lot of echoes or a lot of delays or a lot of reverbs and a lot of this and that. Yes, you do hear that, but there are a lot of layers going on. And the reason why I love this so much is because it puts effect into the vocal without actually tarnishing the vocal. So each layer, she's singing differently. So this layer up here, she's going to sing a little bit different. This layer down here, she's going to sing a little bit different. This layer down here, she's going to sing like it's all going to be different. You mash it up and it sounds fantastic. But the way the microphone sounds, it almost sounds like, especially when she starts singing really soft and really airy, it sounds like it's just right in your ears. It's almost like she doesn't have to yell at you for her to be heard. She's just very like, her voice is so soft, but so like prominent right there in the mix. And I mean, then again, it comes down to engineering and producing and mixing and editing and mastering and all that kind of stuff. So I want to know who does all this. I could Google it, but then where would my community be without you? So comment down below. Let me know what all this stuff's going on. But man, I'm loving this sound. This is great. I've been told a million times I should be listening to Nova Rockefeller and I'd love her so much. And for some reason, I just never sat down to like Google it or to YouTube it or to anything. This literally came up because it was a suggested video. So thank you, YouTube, for suggesting this. Hey, Nova, if you're watching, I like your stuff. Also, if you need a guitar player, let me know. I play the guitar. And I do fun music things and I have a lot of fun with guitar things. All right, here we go. Let's keep going.
Nowhere to go, but found someone to boo. Someone got drugs, so tonight is the moon. Got no one to be and got nothing to do. Barely 15 when we dropped out of school. No one to care, nobody to call. Wearing whatever we steal from the mall. Lost a few on the way, paint their names on the walls. I swear that it wasn't our fault. I was always hanging with the lost boys, the random from the cops, the lock boys, the out there selling rocks, popping off boys. Now they're doing drugs, so they got shot boys. Oh, the things you'll do to make time pass quicker. Ooh, ooh. Now you're dope sick in a highway motel alone. Ooh. All we know is climbing fences in the dark. And all we know is growing
Okay, first of all, I've got to say, Nova sucks at video games. Hey, let's go to Twitch, huh? You play video games, Nova? I'll watch. So my final thoughts are actually kind of cool. This is a very unique perspective of why bad kids are bad. You know, I mean, listen to the song, like the stuff that you would do in order to make time pass by. You know, like you're almost like you don't have a place to stay, so now we just got to go find drugs. Like that's the only thing that there is to do. Then you see them shoplifting, right? So now it's not that they're bad kids. It's like they have nothing. They just have nowhere to go. There's nothing else to do. And while a lot of people might say that is just a terrible excuse or an excuse at that, this is a completely different perspective of like you're just growing up. You're just kids. Like there is some kind of immaturity whenever you're growing up. And now as she's older, now she can sing about it. You know, she's obviously in a better place. Well, I'm assuming that she was in this. I don't really know much about her. I'm assuming that this is how she grew up, or this is the things that she saw. Maybe she wasn't particularly involved with this type of thing. And if she was, it's not even a bad thing. You know, I mean, like I said, you live and you learn, you grow from it, and you're a better person for it. And you have this other unique perspective of where the world is. You know, people are worried about if you're a guy or a girl, or if you want to be a guy or a girl, or whatever, when we have more pressing issues going on in the world, but nobody really cares about homelessness or drug addiction or even alcohol abuse, you know, and I say alcohol abuse because I kind of think I am an alcohol, well, never mind. There are so many other things in this world that we need to be worried about. I mean, not even to talk about, like, let's talk about politics for a second. Let's actually not talk about that. Nice comments down below, right? This is, anyways, I'm just going in circles and I'm blabbing now, but this is an absolute, in my opinion, new school perspective, the way NWA was given their perspective of life. I think this is like a new school NWA type of thing. We're not talking about something that could be or anything like that. This is like, hey, when I walk out into my world, out of my doorstep, this is what I see. And that's what this is about. And it almost makes me feel bad for people who live like this. Like if I had all the money in the world, man, I would solve world hunger. You know, I'm just one of those people that I just want to, kind of like Shaq. You know, you see Shaq all the time be like, oh, I want to give this kid that because he's wanting and he can't do that. I don't know. This just makes me like, oh, like that sucks, man. Like they're just almost crying for help. Nobody's listening to them. And so what else are they going to do with their time? Nobody's going to help them when they're in need. So what's the point? I get it for the most part. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. What else should I be reacting to? I loved this song, by the way. And we're going to go check out some Twitch from Nova Sucks at Video Games. See you guys in the next one. Peace.